here is Drea Langley. How you doing, Drea?
I'm doing well. How are you doing, Keith?
I'm doing absolutely fine. I'm doing good. Just looking for, hey, I'm on the same page. Nowadays, I'm trying to figure out ways that I can stay fit and do a little bit of exercise myself. I done got lazy, so hopefully you can help me out with that.
Absolutely. It's a great time to get yourself in shape. I recommend it for any and everyone of all ages. It's a beautiful thing. It gives you a lot of energy, and it just makes you feel good. Right.
Now, when did yourself, Drea, when did you decide that you wanted to really become heavy into the fitness project and start keeping yourself on that type of regimen?
Well, I've always been active throughout my entire life since a teenager. However, in 2008, I lost my dad. It was a sudden loss, and he had a heart attack, and it just took me aback, and I had to do a forensic on my own life, my own lifestyle, because it was just out the blue to me. He was super healthy, he looked in shape, he wasn't overweight, he seemed happy, but there were some things that just needed to be investigated, and I said, hey, I need to figure out what I need to do in order to avoid this, and so that I'm here, because I have a son myself, he's 9.
Right.
And I want to be around for him. Not only do I want to be around for him, he's active, he's into football and basketball, and, as a single mom, I want to be able to stay active with him.
Right.
So, I really did a lot of research into diet and what worked for me and what kept me in shape and what helped me gain energy and kept me strong. And here I am.
That's right. And we see too, and your workout strategy works. I mean, as we look, we can see the toneness within. Now, is it a scenario where, I know for yourself and other people, for a lot of people, it's different, I'm assuming. Like, is there a basic workout fitness measure that can go for everyone, or does it range depending on the weight of a person or what a person eats?
Well, diet it's arguable. A lot of people would say it depends on body type. There's 3 different types. It would also depend on blood type. It also depend on genetics.
Right.
Another thing that is into play is any allergies or special diets that a person would need to be on.
Right.
If they're gluten intolerant, if they can't have wheat, or if they're diabetic.
Right.
But as far as exercise, and everything is pretty much the same across the board. I mean, you would modify if someone has an injury, if someone was of a specific age group, maybe the elderly, which I recommend that everyone stays active. It's not just restricted to a specific age group.
Right. So if a person, let's say somebody is already working out, they've already got pretty good muscle mass. Let's say they exercise every day. There's really no difference. Like, they shouldn't exercise any less than a person who might have less muscle mass.
No. It just depends on the intensity. The intensity, I'm into weight training. I like to lift. I've done some CrossFit style type exercises. I do a lot of deadlifting, squats. I use a lot of dumbbells. I do use machines. It just really depends on what your specific goals are.
Right.
If you're looking to get stronger and become more muscular, you need to stick to the weights, and you need to stick to the weights as heavy as possible. If you just want to be toned, which a lot of women say to me, I just want to be toned. I just want to hit around my belly. That is weight training and some running, keeping your cardio up. But in addition to that, it's diet. Diet is 80% of fitness overall for everyone.
Right.
What you're putting inside of your body and how it's reacting.
What is one of your favorite what's one of your favorite exercises to do that works on the legs in particular?
Oh, squats, hands down. Squats over shots. Okay. That's my motto.
Squat. That's your what? Say it again for the people.
Squats over shots.
Squats over shots.
Yes.
I like that.
What that means.
Exactly. I like that.
That would be one of my favorite exercises. I actually personally will do a back weighted squat. And also push-ups.
Yeah, now push-ups, right. Now that's kind of a universal one right there. Now here's a big question. I know I asked myself this question. I used to ask this question a lot, and I'm sure the people want to know. Sometimes people get discouraged about exercising because they say, hey, I can only do 3. You know, take a squat, for instance. Now, squats are real. You really have to condition yourself to get to a high number of those. What advice would you have for someone? Let's say the ladies out there or some of the guys, like you're doing 4 or 5 squats and you want to get discouraged because that's all you're doing, and you see somebody else who's doing 40 or 50.
Right. Well, that's a good question, Keith. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
People look at other people and they say, "Ooh, look at her. She's in shape. She's all tight. Look at her with her nice little shape. She got curves and all. Ooh, I want to look like that. Look at him. Oh, look at him walking in here." That's the number one mistake. Yes, it's fine to use other people as a goal or as motivation, but the person that you need to be in competition with is yourself. Okay. So today is October 3rd. So for me, for Drea L, October 3rd, I want to be better than I was on October 2nd, and I build from there. When I first started getting into fitness, and the first time I got on the floor to really do some push-ups, I could do like 3.
Okay.
I could do like 3 push-ups, and that was it. But I kept at it. You know, a few days later, I could do 3 more. A week out,
right,
I could do 10, you know, without stopping, and build from there. Your body works with what you give it. If you build upon that, you get stronger and stronger.
Right, because it eventually conditions as you go on, and it can tolerate more.
Exactly. So my best advice to everyone, whether you're a beginner, whether you're thinking about getting into the gym and becoming more fit, you know, the competition is with you. You got to keep a journal. Know where you started. Know where you're going. And set a goal. And you know, the vehicle will get you there. You just got to stay on it.
Right. Now.
And I also would recommend, you know, an accountability buddy.
Okay. And by that you mean someone who keeps track of how much you've done, or that works out with you?
Works out with you. I mean, for beginners, you know, for a lot of ladies that like to get out there, sometimes they're intimidated by going to the gym.
Right.
Bring a girlfriend with you. Bring somebody with you. I'm sure you can find somebody that wants to go to the gym with you. You know, even if it's once or twice a week, it feels good. It feels so much better. Even if it's for a brisk walk in the park or a quick jog, a quick run. And it's also just girl time or guy time to really hang out with your people.
Right. You know what? Because that actually led me into what I was going to bring up. Sometimes people are afraid to go to the gym because they might go and see everybody else on a strenuous workout. Is there a way that people can almost do the same thing at home? Is it possible, or to get the same effect?
It's absolutely possible.
Okay.
It's absolutely possible. There's a lot of body weight training, resistance training, planking, push-ups, sit-ups, air squats. There's a few pieces of equipment that you can probably pick up from TJ Maxx, Marshalls, or Walmart that is less than $20 that can help you do pull-ups. Even if you only do 1 pull-up, you know, each week you build upon that. Your body recognizes what you're doing, and it builds upon that.
Right.
So, you know, you can do all those things from home. You can get completely fit without going to a gym. However, the camaraderie after a while, you know, it's essential. You know, I tried to exit the gym completely, and I was still able to work out effectively at home. You know, I had some things at home that helped out, but I just miss being around people.
Right. And yeah, because you know what, I think, and then also going to the gym, it also gives a social measure too, because once people are there working out and seeing the other people, they really get comfortable with it after that. Right.
And the intimidation is something that if you're dealing with yourself, because the fit community, we embrace all levels of experience, you know, from the newbies to the advanced people. We get tips from each other, we give each other tips, and it's like a big family. Right.
Now, another question is the pain. Let's talk about the pain. I know for yourself, you might still go through it, but you know, you being more advanced, it might be less for you. When the pain kicks in, let's say those first initial workouts for a person, and those arms and those legs get sore, is there a time period to wait to before you start to work out again, because you don't want to, I don't know if muscle tearing and tissue tearing becomes an issue. Is there a time to wait once you really feel that pain in your arms and legs before you work out again?
No.
Okay.
No. And, that might sound a little harsh, but no, you shouldn't wait. If you hurt yourself, you know that you hurt yourself. If you're not able to walk, if you're not able to move a shoulder, or if you feel like you need medical attention, yes, you need to seek medical attention.
Right.
However, soreness comes with the territory. That is what you're doing. What you're doing is you're building muscle. You have to tear that muscle to build upon it. Those fibers, they're reproducing over and over as you sleep. Getting sleep is also really important as well. As far as the soreness is concerned, I would recommend maybe taking glutamine on the day when you do a really hard or strenuous workout. You can get that from GNC. You can get it from Vitamin Shop. I like to use Vitacost.com.
Okay.
Getting them free endorsements here, but
right. Right. You're giving plugs now.
It helps with soreness, but soreness comes with the territory. It's kind of like your badge of honor. Like, yeah, I had leg day. I can't sit down. When I walk, I feel it. You should wear that as your badge of honor. I've had people say, you still get sore. Yes, I still get sore. I'm not into plateau exercises. I want to get stronger. So each time I challenge myself even more. If I go into the weight room and I'm lifting 50 pounds next week, I should be lifting 60.
That's right. Makes sense, because you're on the incline. Now, talk to us about Be Fit Atlanta, and tell us a little bit about what that's about.
Be Fit Atlanta was founded a few years ago, and our mission is to empower others to nutrition, to live a fit life, to learn how to eat, to learn how to feed their families, prepare food in more healthier ways. We also offer meal plans, customized meal plans, and just motivation to others. We're actually kicking off some classes around the Southeast region. We'll be in Greenville, North Carolina on October 18th.
Oh, really?
And we'll be setting off a few things in Metro Atlanta. I'm actually based in Atlanta, so. Okay. But we'll be traveling around the Southeast, and I'll keep you updated on that. It'll also be on our website, BeFitAtlanta.com.
You know what? That's I'm glad you mentioned that too, because we are, we global here, so we all over the world with this. But that is very interesting, as a matter of fact, that you say that. Reason being is because, like, we're in North Carolina, as a matter of fact, and so that's interesting that you talk about being in Greenville, which is not really far from here. So I really want my North Carolina listeners close to me, as a matter of fact, to be sure to keep up with that. And Drea, make sure you let them know again about that Greenville event before we do get out of here, so that the local people can go find out how to get to that, as a matter of fact. Because hey, we're in the South, so we eating neck bones and all these different kinds of greasy foods. Really though, like, we love it, but we got to stay fit too, right? So
yeah, chop barbecue,
right, and all that stuff. So you say that's going to be you're kicking that off in Greenville again? When did you say? Or
Saturday, October 18th.
Okay, so that's coming up. That's coming up real soon. Okay.
It's gonna be at noon. You can get details on BeFitAtlanta.com. We're gonna post details there, or you can follow me if you're on Instagram or any social media. My handle is Drea L TREAELLE.
Okay. All right.
I'll definitely keep you updated.
Hey, absolutely. Sorry, go ahead. I was going to say, as a matter of fact, what we might do is we might, if it's at all possible, you and I stay in touch, and what we might do is just come on out there ourselves and just check it out and get to talk to you again. Are you going to be there?
Yes. I will be leading it along with another lady friend of mine, Frida Jenkins. She's in the fit community there in Greenville. She's going to introduce me to a group of ladies who really want to learn about meal planning and just healthier ways to cook for their families.
Okay, that sounds like a.
We're also going to work out.
That sounds like a plan. I'm gonna try to get out there. Look, is it men will be in the building? Like, am I gonna look crazy if I come on out there with my workout gear and is stuff like that?
You will not look crazy. You need to come out and represent.
Exactly. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna definitely try to make it out there to do that as well. I know you got to get ready to get out of here, but another question I wanted to bring up about the fitness in general. Let's talk about jogging right quick, because I know myself, I want to get onto a jogging. I want to start jogging. Is it better to do in the morning? I know people have work schedules, but is there a particular time a day that it's better to jog for the body or no?
That's a big debate. My belief is first thing in the morning on an empty stomach.
Okay.
And the reason I say that is because it kind of kickstarts your metabolism for the day. And when you do it before your first meal, once you do consume your breakfast, your body goes into fat burning mode, where you're like a furnace. You're burning fat all day, pretty much for 12 hours straight.
Okay.
Skipping meals is a complete no-no. So I'm all about breakfast, lunch, and dinner with 2 snacks in between. At least I eat a little bit more than that. But as far as running and jogging, which are both very effective if you're wanting to lose a lot of weight, especially belly fat.
Right.
I would recommend it first thing in the morning.
You know what? Go ahead, and then I got a big question to ask you.
Some people have issues with arthritis or knee issues, which myself, I do have a knee issue when I'm running, and I have to wear a brace at times. Sometimes running in the afternoon is a little bit better for that. That's the debate, is, how it affects the bone structure and arthritis.
Right. Now, when it comes to the belly fat scenario, because that is a lot of people's problems, and it seems like a lot of people, that's one of the parts of the body that people have the hardest time trying to work out. Is it crunches for that in particular, or are there other things as well?
It is put the sugar down and drink you some water. That's what it is.
Okay. All right.
It's sugar. It's complex carbs. It's bread. It's rice, white rice. It's pasta. It's the Kool-Aid. It's the juices. It's the juices that says we're 100% organic. If it has a label on it, it's not 100% organic. And I hate to say that, but I had to learn that the hard way. It actually slows down your progress.
Right. You got to keep it real. I'm glad you're still putting that out there, though, because you got to keep it real. And a lot of people go through denial when it comes to fitness, and they don't want to accept that fact that, hey, it's got a lot to do with what you're eating. You know what I mean? And not moving around and things of that nature. So
I challenge the listeners to just take one whole week, 7 days of just eliminating all liquids except for water. Just drink water as much as you can.
Right.
No coffee, no sodas, no juices. I want you to weigh yourself on day 1, and I want you to weigh yourself on the last day. Okay. You will see a complete difference.
That's a big deal. As a matter of fact, all you listeners heard that, and I'm going to try to keep in tune and start getting people to call in and talking to people and getting them to see and find out exactly what their results are. Remember that, everybody out there. Water is the best issue, right, Drea?
Yes. Okay. Yes, it is. And, green teas, great herbal teas are good for you. You just want to limit the sugar. It's the sugar that is the enemy.
Okay. All right. Now, once again, before we let you get out of here, let everyone know where they can go. Again, let the people know where they can go find out about Be Fit Atlanta, to find out about your the campaign you've got, guys have got going on, or where they can just go see some of your tips on how to stay fit.
Absolutely. My website is www.befitatlanta.com, and you can also follow me on Instagram at BeFitAtlanta, or Drea L, which is DreaElle.
All right. Well, Drea, we thank you very much for coming through. Listen, what you just talked to us about is very, very important. Obviously, I mean, health, life, the heart, and things of that nature. Without those, God and fitness and health, I mean, we're not really on board properly. So we appreciate you taking time to come through and talk to us about that today.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. It's my pleasure.
No problem. And hey, I look forward to seeing y'all in Greenville and stuff like that. And everybody else down here in Eastern North Carolina, or if you're going to be stopping through, make sure you do show up to this fitness event. Come find out how to eat healthy. Come do some exercises with Drea L, and come out and support it in general. Drea, we thank you again on behalf of myself and Hotline Radio for talking to us, and we hope to get you back on here soon and keep us in tune with what's going on out there with this fitness in the world, because things change on us every day.
Yeah, they do. They do, absolutely. I will stay in touch, and I look forward to coming back really soon.
Absolutely. It's been great talking to you, Drea.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That was Drea.